Welcome to New This Week video for November 13th. Here again with Scotty V and The Buff.
Buff's behind the camera.
Yep. Glad to have him.
Glad somebody is.
All right, so we got a kind of a mediocre. It's not a busy week, but it's not dead either. It's about a mid-range week this week. Some okay stuff. Well, let's get to it. Issue number 3 of 20 Degrees Past Rigor.
Appears to be a zombie book of some kind.
It is a zombie book. Got a couple people reading it. It's Zombie Studios or something. Zombie Love Studios. But yeah, no, sell a couple copies of it. So makes the zombie fans happy. The horror fans. It's not a bad book. We got Arcbound by Dark Horse, issue number 1. Tom Hardy has something to do with this book. And I believe Tom Hardy, the actor. I believe, yeah.
Don't know.
Well, Scott Snyder's
a Tom Hardy that's an actor. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, the way it was, in the thing,
his name was first. So
right. His name's first, and I have never seen a Tom Hardy writer with Scott Snyder and Frank Thierry. So it probably has something to do with him. But Scott Snyder, he writes some decent stuff. It's coming home. We're gonna give it a shot. This is gonna be a great book, or
it could be.
One person's gonna like this book, or 2 people, but because it's
a war book.
It's a war book. It's a magazine style.
Yeah.
So, but this is Battle Action, Volume 3, Number 1, from Garth Ennis and Brian K. Vaughan, which I don't care about Brian K. Vaughan, but Garth Ennis does it, and you got Chris Burnham, I believe. Burnham is art, I believe, is artist. So you got some quality people on this book. But this put out from the 2000 AD from England. So this book comes from England.
Yep.
But it sells a couple copies. But if it's Garth Ennis War, I'm reading it. I love Garth Ennis War books. I know there's a lot of people who I'm tired of Garth Ennis War books, but I'm not. So the artwork doesn't look bad. Is that one of the stories in here? We'll just see if the thing can come out on time, because a lot of the 2000 AD stuff is late, is always late. So let's see if that can keep on coming out. But I'm a fan of this magazine. The Big Burn, number. Let's look at the back. 2 from Distillery. This is Distillery week this week.
Is it?
There's a few books from Distillery. Yep. And this is The Big Burn.
So someone's spending a lot of money this week.
Yeah. There's some people who buying all 3 of them or whatever. So yes, they're spending more on these 3 books than they could got 6 books from some other company. Yep. Black Hammer, number 1, Jeff Lemire. I actually thought he was done with the Black Hammer stuff for Dark Horse. I thought it was all done. He was just doing Image stuff now. But here it is. So all you Black Hammer fans, you got another book, Spiral City. Borderlands, number 1.
Is that based on the video game?
Yes. Yep. This could be interesting just because I like the cover. And it's a private investigator book. Calavera P.I., issue number 1.
Is it like a noir book?
I don't know. I didn't look at it. It's got a
crime noir, I should say.
Yeah, I mean it makes it look like you get old school paper, but it's not. Little yellowing on there, but look, there's a skeleton with a gun on the cover.
Almost as good as a monkey.
Yeah, right. Almost as good,
but not quite.
Yeah,
the monkey's more entertaining.
But he's got the trench coat and the hat.
Yeah.
That right there saying, "Glenn, bring me home and read me." Dark Empty Void, number 2. From Mad Cave.
Mm-hmm.
How about Domain number 5?
I missed the first 4 issues.
From Zdarsky.
Yeah.
Somehow I missed the first 4 issues too.
Yeah.
I know we did them.
Is there some inside joke as to why those names are crossed off?
No, I don't have no idea. No idea why. And I actually don't really care either. I've never. Yep, no, they've been doing it on every issue.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, this guy does not care.
Did they read Did those guys do the first series and this is the second series?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you. Not interested whatsoever. And unfortunately, I start seeing Zdarsky's name on it now. I'm not a fan of some of his stuff now. I
It's
used to,
bad,
yeah,
It's terrible.
yeah. So it's just I don't even want to read that. How about G.I. Joe #1? How about 2 copies?
Nice. 2 covers?
There's only like 86 covers for this book this
'cause
week.
it's-
But yes, there just happen to be 2 in the pile. So we're going to show you both of them.
There you go.
Why are there 2 in the pile, Glenn?
Because some idiot didn't know how to put 1 in. Who was the only one working here today? Could have been me.
Could have been.
Yep.
Now,
What?
this is the one you like.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one I like.
Okay.
Zilla, Son of the Giants, #5, or Godzilla. Yeah, this is the one that's okay. Yeah, he's not going to a skate park with people.
He's
Or not going on a
camping or
picnic. Yeah,
something.
right, camping or whatever.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, this one's okay. We've got the best barbarian ever, as in Sergio Aragone's Gru, #3 of 4. Again, book comes out on time when he puts it out. The guy is 117 years old, and the book still comes out. How did that Brian K. Vaughan book come out? But they still have trouble putting out Saga.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I have no idea either.
I don't think we're supposed to talk about
Yeah, we're
that.
not going to talk about it. It's right. We're done with that. We've been reprimanded
Beating
by the audience.
Beating a dead horse or something?
Yeah. It's enough. No one needs to hear that joke anymore. We're through with that.
It's its own joke at this point.
Yeah, just the book Saga is the
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
And we got Heat Seeker, a gun hunting series, issue #1.
Is this like the second Heat Seeker series?
Yes. Yep. Very good series. Yep. I can't show you that. Can't show you that page either. Yes, there's some possible nudity in this book. She tends not to wear clothes a lot, but it's a really good book. It's the whole gun hunting series is done really, really well. The House of Slaughter, The Butcher's War, trade paperback. It says volume 5. Now, I didn't like the first volume of this.
No.
I stopped reading it.
Yep.
But from what people have said, that it got better as it went along. So after the first volume, it got better. But I was already done. I'll just read my Something's Killing the Children and let it go. I know you weren't a fan of this, right?
I liked the first issue.
Yep.
The second issue, I did not like.
Okay.
I didn't understand where he was going with this, and I was like, no.
Well, we've got Huge Detective #3.
Wasn't for me.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a shot because I agree. The second issue wasn't as good as the first issue.
You got the one kid that's you got mental problems. You got this giant skeleton coming out of the moon or something. They're not really explaining what.
Well, who doesn't want to see a giant skeleton come out of the
They're not
moon?
really explaining what the giant's looking for. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see what issue #3 brings. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, actually, there's 2 good writers on this book. It's Life #3.
Upside down 3.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I can read upside down.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm good at that. Brian Azzarello,
No, upside down, yeah.
right? Brian Azzarello, Stephanie Phillips.
I don't know about Stephanie Phillips.
I like a lot of Stephanie Phillips stuff. So there's 1. There's 2. You can flip them around too. Which side do I want? How do I want to read it? Upside down? Yeah, but anyways, they're both great writers. I like them. I don't even know which side. I don't know which one's supposed. Now this is the back because it's got the UPC code on it. Maybe. Who knows? But anyways, we got Life Distillery. Probably the best one this week. What about the Mammoth #5?
I didn't pick that one up. I think you said you read the first issue.
I read the first couple issues. I didn't read the last.
That was
No.
one with the ghost running away from people or something.
Yeah, there was some ghosts. They saw ghosts and they acted like, oh, it's normal to see ghosts. It just makes sense. But yes, I did not read issue 4. It's not one of my favorite Mad Cave books. But I'm going to see how it ends, even though I skipped issue 4. As a matter of fact, I think I closed it in the middle of issue 3 and didn't go back to it, and then realized, oh, I'm out of them. I need to bring them back to the store. Then I sold it, and it says, well, I guess I'm
too
not
late
going to
now.
read that. But I'll read #5 to see how it ends and how it all wraps up. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's a comic book. Hard Case Crime. Minky Woodcock, The Girl Called Cthulhu, issue #2. This is the third volume of Mickey Woodcock.
Mm-hmm.
First two were pretty good. Issue number 1 was good. I'm not a big Lovecraft thing, so you get Cthulhu on, I'm usually not happy. Artwork's a little different for some of the hard case crime books, but it fits the book. You reading this one?
Behind. But I'm reading
Okay.
it.
You read the first. Did you read the first two?
I read the one before it.
Was that the Tesla one? Or?
Yes. The
Yeah.
girl who electrified Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla,
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty decent. How about some Phineas and Ferb? What's it mean?
I wasn't watching cartoons at that time.
Yeah, I wasn't either. So I've never actually watched a Phineas and Ferb cartoon.
Couldn't tell you.
But kids like it.
Yep.
Power Rangers Prime, number 1. I mean, this is the Prime Power Ranger right here.
Yep, that's the one you want to read about.
Yep. This is the one you want watching your back.
Definitely.
Yep. You know what? I'm going to call you V Prime now. How's that?
How many names are you going to try to give me?
This is the guy that I want watching my back. V Prime. So some days you're just going to be a Scotty. But then other days, when I'm feeling a little rambunctious, you're going to be V Prime. Because you're going to be watching my back.
I'm in trouble.
Rifters, number 6.
This has been good.
I'm on issue
I'd like
4. I'm on issue 4 right now, and I've liked the first 3 issues. So, yep, it's been good. How about The Moon is Following Us?
No, I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, it follows me every night.
Mm-hmm.
I look at my rearview mirror, it's behind me. I get out
It's
of
there.
my car, it's still there. Salmon Twitch, number 8. 29 pages, same low price, $2.99.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Wish there was more people like that, or more companies like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This one here, I mean, we make fun of Buff sometimes about. Well, no, we don't make fun of Buff. We never make fun of Buff because you don't make fun of Buff because Buff will just shut the camera off and go home.
Yeah.
But we make fun of that. He collects the Star
Yeah.
Trek stuff and some of the stuff he hates. I think he likes this one though.
Yeah.
This is comedy, comedy,
I do.
comedic Star Trek Lower Decks number 1. Now this one is the Buff likes.
Yeah.
And yeah, right. We're not teasing the Buff today. This is a fact. And you heard it right there, Buff. I do.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you enjoyed the show as well, right?
Yep.
And it's like, I mean, it's a fun book like the Star Wars one, right? The Tag and Bink or whatever.
Yeah.
Goofy, kind of goofy like, comedy. Yep. I don't know what this is. I ordered it 3 months ago or 2 months ago. I can't remember what it is, but I brought it home because it's Mad Cave Studios. But it's called String number 1. I don't know what the string is leading through or who's connected to what's ever going on, but I don't care. I'm going to bring it home, having no idea what this book's about, and just hoping that it's going to be good.
Hoping that you like it.
Hoping that I like it, yeah. Sometimes you got to do that. You know,
Take a
don't
risk.
don't
Dare to be different.
dare to be different. Don't don't just say, "Oh, I got to go and find 12 reviews to see if I want to do it." No, make the decision yourself. Know nothing about it. Pick it up. Says, I'm bringing it home. And this is the book I'm going to bring home. We're going to say I have no idea what this book is about.
Stop letting the internet tell you what to read.
Right. No, so don't listen to me. No.
Oh, don't worry. Nobody ever does.
Oh, we got some more Chip Zdarsky today.
Yep.
Time Waits number 2.
Doesn't look bad.
I'm actually going to bring this home. I brought it home. Annette read it. She liked it. I didn't, but I brought it back. I didn't do it. But it looks like a cop book, a police book. I mean, by the cover, what's going on inside here. Yeah, I'm bringing it home. I think this could be the artwork looks really good in here. There's actually some words on the page too. So I mean, when you're paying $9, you better get words on the page.
Definitely.
So yes, I am bringing home Time Waits, even though I just made fun of Chip Zdarsky on that last book.
This
But
one you're gonna try.
we're going to try it. Yeah, we're going to try it. Hey, you know something? First of all, it's a power of positivity.
Yeah.
We want to be positive. There's some stuff by someone you don't like, but there could be something you like. I think this could be it. Number 1 is coming home. 2 is already in the bag because my wife is reading it.
Yeah.
The Toxic Avenger, number 2. That's a beautiful cover. Hey, you know something? You know what you're getting when you're getting this book. You like the Toxic Avenger, you like the goof stuff, you're going to probably like it,
There
you
it
know?
is.
Yep. I mean, he got 4 covers.
Buff's not really reacting. Oh, no, he's shaking his head no.
Yeah.
He didn't even get one cover.
Me either. Transformers number 14. You think those chains are really gonna hold him down?
Probably not.
No.
They seem rusty.
It's a freaking Transformers. He's gonna break through that
He's
rust.
a giant robot.
Yeah. Yeah. And we have volume 2 of the trade paperback. Here's the book that people need that they didn't know they needed.
Well, the second issue of it.
Right. But they didn't know they needed issue 1 either. I don't think the world ever asked for this, but somehow it came out. Turtles of Grayskull. Number 2. You got Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles together. I was surprised how well issue number 1 sold.
Really?
Yes. Yep, to the point where I'm going to be sold out of issue number 2s. I've already reordered issue 2s, and they'll probably be in later this week because I felt I underordered on issue 2.
Wow.
Yep. There's some craziness right here.
I believe that's late, isn't it?
Late?
Or the last
like
issue was
I think you know, I got more grays and more baldness since this book had come out. You and I number 6.
Of 6.
Numbers are still hard.
Yeah, I looked at the eye and I was
Numbers
thinking, one,
hurt.
you and I won. Yeah.
Numbers hurt.
Yeah. Issue number 6. I think there's like 4 or 5 months late.
Yeah. 'Cause I think the last issue was really late.
Yep. But there's something going on with AWA.
Yeah.
Because they haven't put out a regular book in forever. And this is the last book that's been solicited of a normal comic book. And it's super, super late. So, I mean, I hope they're not going out of business because, I mean, this is one of my least favorite, unfortunately, of AWA, where I actually stopped reading it. But I would say 90 to 95% of their books were good.
Yeah, because they were the ones doing Rumpus Room, Red Light.
Yep.
Can't remember the other 2 right now.
Yep. Resistance was Straczynski, but this You and I is a Straczynski book too. Didn't care for it. I liked his Resistance books. Didn't like this one. But I mean, Garth Dennis is written for him. I mean, who's have been putting out books with these guys, and it was one of my favorite independent companies that I would pick up. I didn't care what it was. I'd read anything. Like Mad Cave right now, and I'm just hoping that it's a restructuring thing going on and they're not going out of business because it'll be a sad day for comics that there's going to be a lot of good stories and a lot of good options that you're not going to get now. Instead, you'll have to go back and read maybe like Ultimate X-Men or something.
Nobody's reading Ultimate X-Men.
All right, we got Violator number 3. Yep, 3 of 6. Witchblade number 5. Little Valiant action. Exo Man of War. Am I missing it here? Is it... Nope, no number on the front cover again. Exo Man of War number 1. All right, 1. Here we go.
No.
Yeah, don't put a big 1 anywhere and say, hey, look, issue number 1, guys, buy this book, you know?
Buy my book.
Oh, idiots. I was about to say a bunch of good things about Valiant. I'm not saying anything today.
Done.
Sometimes you're better off not saying anything, especially when you're trying to be positive, you're trying to be a face. You know, we won't shit on their stupidity of them not putting a 1 on it, okay?
We're not going to talk about
No, we won't talk about it at all.
We're not talking about it.
But here's what we got here. I mean, there's going to be 1 to maybe 0 to 1 people looking for this book. We've got Yars Rising number 1. This is the...
Look, there's the 1.
I am the one.
All right. This is the prelude, I think, to Yar's Revenge. I guess it's a new... I think Atari's putting out a new video game or something for Yar... Or something. I think there's a new video game or something supposed to be coming out. I thought. That's what I thought I read somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, here's Yar's Rising. I guess I'm going to have to reorder it because I only ordered 1. It says no one's going to buy this book.
No.
And the Buff didn't say yes this week when we did the list.
Really?
I said, when you said it, I said yes if it has to do with Yar's Revenge.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? It has something to do with Yar's Revenge. So the Buff is buying this.
Communication just broke down on that one.
Yeah. It was confusing. You know what it was?
Who's in charge around
I
here?
felt intimidated.
You felt
I
intimidated?
felt by the buff when I felt intimidated by the buff. Couldn't get it done
You
right.
just didn't want to follow up on whether or not it had to do with Yar's revenge.
Oh, I just announced it had something to do with Yar's
no,
revenge.
when you were doing the list.
I didn't know at that time.
He asked you a question that you weren't prepared for.
Right.
and you-
I didn't know what it was. I didn't even. I didn't know it was Yar's revenge. It said Yar's rising. Who knows? So, anyways, the buff is going to be getting this book. We don't have any of these for the shelf now, but if anyone wants them, I will make sure they come back in. Because that's what we do here at the Comic Book Palace.
That's what he says. But
It's the store where your dreams come true. All right, now we're gonna go to Marvel and DC, or DC and Marvel. I think next week, or maybe not next week. What we're gonna do one day, we're just gonna shuffle them. We're gonna
shuffle it?
because they didn't like it when we just put them in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it even. We're just gonna shuffle it, so nothing's gonna be in order at all.
well, there was a few that was like, shuffle it, you won't.
Right, yeah,
But then there were others that were like, no.
But that's extra work. We try to put them back on the
Yeah,
shelf
I
too,
know.
and it's late. It's we film the show at like 11 o'clock at night. It's
There is no way in hell I'm dragging my ass here at 11 o'clock at
Yeah,
night
that's not
for
happening.
this nonsense.
There's levels of nonsense, and this nonsense is not happening at 11 o'clock at night.
Absolute Batman Noir Edition #1,
I liked issue 1. It was pretty good.
and now we got the Noir or
Black and white.
black and white version.
Yeah.
It's upside down. Sorry. Here we go.
Hold the book.
I did hold the book.
Show the book.
I did show the book.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I just want to show it's black and white art. It doesn't matter how they see it. They can see it like this. They can tell it's black and white
The
art.
flip book totally
Yeah.
confused them.
Now we've got Absolute Batman #2. Issue 1 sold out. Issue
it was
1
good.
second printing sold out. Third printing is going to be coming out soon. We'll see how that goes. But now we've got issue #2. All in Action Comics number 1075. Who's writing this book? Oh, Mark Waid's
Waid.
writing this book. Yeah. Yep.
Rand's getting a book this week.
Yep. Our good friend Rand is going to be excited because we've got.
the one Batman book he reads. I have no idea.
No, believe it or not, he's got like 4 or 5 books now on his list.
Really?
Well, it's all like the Gotham by Gaslight.
Yeah.
It's that stuff. But Rand,
Rand, here you go.
Batman Dark Age #6.
I know you've been waiting 6 months for it. Here
Yep,
you go.
I mean, right. It's right. This is only been a year and a half to get these 6 issues out, but you've got it because Mike Allred's his art is so complete it takes him months and months to get stuff done. It's such quality.
Yeah, he takes his time doing it.
Yep. And then his wife goes in and colors it, and I think she actually still uses regular pencils, so could take a little longer. Batman Gotham by Gaslight #6.
That's been good. I've liked it.
I think this is the final issue.
They seem to be forming their version of the JLA.
I think we're gonna form our own version of JLA. Yeah, we got me, you, Buffy, Corey, Ross. I mean, yeah, we can get some of this stuff going. Rand, it's it's pulling a couple other people of our own little. We're better than just with JLA. All right. Batman and Robin, issue number 15.
Yeah, I didn't care much for that last issue.
No, you still reading it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep with it for now. But,
Who's writing this? Johnson.
yeah.
Do you think we're gonna Buff be like the Gorilla Grodd character?
Yeah, you could try, but I don't know if you'd go for
He
it.
come up, just smashing stuff. It's All right, let's move on. He just gave us a
He's
look.
giving a look at death.
Black Lightning #1. I think it's a miniseries. Doesn't say, but I can't picture it being more than a miniseries. Black Lightning in small doses
He's okay.
is okay. Yeah, he's okay. I can read a Black Lightning miniseries.
Yeah.
I don't mind when Black Lightning shows up for a couple issues and something. He's okay. But you know something?
For some reason, he just can't keep a monthly going.
I don't think he's good enough for a monthly. But the artwork is really good.
Who's the artist?
Um,
Osis? How do you say that?
FICO Ossio, Ossio. But yeah, this artwork is really good, and I don't really know this guy. Maybe he's done a million things I've never noticed. But I mean, they've got him on Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Let's hope that the artwork, even someone picks up and says, "I'm going to read this book because I really like the art too,"
Yeah.
and it picks up and it gets him into a higher profile book.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Marvel should probably say, "Hey, we need to steal this guy," even though he may be on the. I mean, he may be new to DC. Again, I don't know. I didn't pay attention enough. But he would still be one of their best artists over there.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I mean, yeah, he can't compete with like Capullo or whatever, but he'll be the number 2 artist over in Marvel, or maybe the number 1 artist. He'll take JR, knock him down the ladder. DC versus Vampires, World War V. There's only 1 V in comics. What issue number is this? 4. I said 5, then I had to go back for a number. Hey, you can help out here. What are you doing? Besides laughing at me, what are you doing here? You can help out with it's issue 4.
Because you told me I was supposed to be the heel, so that means I can't help you. I just stand here and laugh at you.
Well, you know something? I could have you not there, and they can just laugh at me.
They're gonna laugh at us no matter who's up there. It doesn't matter.
I thought laughing at him was my job.
No, you're the one that gives him the death stare.
Yeah, he laughs. He laughs at me. He makes me feel bad by the look. I see the look of despair on his face. Like, oh,
I want to go home.
Green Lantern number 17.
Something bad's happening to a planet.
Oh yeah, yep. Hopefully it's a planet that we don't like. Yeah, I mean, if a planet's got to be destroyed, it might as well be a planet we don't like. Looney Tunes, number 281. Crazy. This book, I bet you, is a lot of fun.
Could be.
The Multiverses, Collision Detected, number 5. It's an all-age book, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you've got
All kinds of
Scooby.
various characters.
Yep.
Though.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I bet you that could just be a fun book. This is the palate cleanser. This is the book you've read a couple serious superhero books or some independent stuff, and you just need something to cleanse and have fun. This is the book right here.
That's the one.
You read this, you're like, ha, that was kind of funny, kind of goofy. Then you go back to your dark stuff again. Oh wow. DC ended.
DC's done on an M.
Yeah, on an M. Yeah. All right, let's start off with.
Let's start out with some hope. Let's see what happens here.
We got Amazing Spider-Man 61.
Not written by Zeb Wells.
Right. Not drawn by.
JR.
Unfortunately, it's still drawn by Ed McGuinness.
Yeah.
But, so now we can have some
Not as
goofy, cartoony look compared to his block style. I had a stroke while I was drawing look. But Zeb Wells' name is not on this book.
That's the important part.
Yes. This could be good.
This could be
Or it could be awful.
just as bad.
Right.
If
Right.
not worse.
Right. So we're gonna give it a shot.
We're trying to have hope.
Yep. I just want to have hope.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man.
Yep.
Favorite character. And it has been not so good.
Nope.
Now, if you want to read something good, this Avengers
If
Seasons
you want
of
to
the
read some
Witch.
good Avengers, you read this.
Right. The Epic Collection, Seasons of the Witch. There's some old stuff.
Some good stuff.
Yep. Got the Hawkeye 1 through 4 miniseries in here too. The original one.
And then there's the book I fired.
Yep. Great covers again though. Captain America number 15.
Nope.
I may have lied. I don't mind this guy's artwork though, but I mean, we don't need Captain America talking to a Doctor Strange doll. But I think Straczynski's on the next issue too.
Yeah, I believe 16 is his last issue.
Yeah, I thought it was 15. Maybe it was just having hope. We got rid of Zeb Wells. We're getting rid of Straczynski.
You got so excited, you skipped one.
Yep. My brother stopped reading Captain.
Yeah,
he stopped
I know.
buying Captain America. He has a complete run. He goes,
Yeah.
I'm done with Captain America.
That's too bad.
Yep. Conquest 2099.
Because we both have big runs of Amazing Spider-Man, and there's some awful stuff in there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. This here, I don't get. We've got a Deadpool movie that came out, right?
Yep.
It's going to be out streaming, actually, this week.
Yeah.
So you got Deadpool, Wolverine, and stuff. So when you got a movie coming out with Deadpool,
You
let's
replace Deadpool.
let's replace Deadpool with a female and
with his daughter, I think.
yeah, with his, whoever it is. But we got Deadpool number 8. But let's replace it. So anybody that may have said, "Hey, I want to buy some Deadpool comics because I watched the movie today," they're gonna
Not
come in and
so much.
say, "Hey, where's Deadpool?"
Who the hell is this?
Right. Smart thinking.
Glad timing's just right on.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. Ghost Rider: The Final Vengeance trade paperback.
Nice cover.
It is a nice cover, and all their books had nice covers
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yep.
Ghost Rider, for some reason, usually has some awesome covers. The
Yep.
insides, maybe not so much.
Yeah, but they gotta kind of suck you in sometimes with a
Yeah.
good cover to say, "All right, let's look at it now." This book here has me sucked in right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this.
Sucked
and-
into despair.
yeah, NYX number 5. I'm somewhat interested. I'm actually gonna give this. I'm gonna give this
Well,
a shot.
she can be an interesting character.
Yep.
It's written well, but I don't know anything about Wong.
It's Alyssa Wong.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it might be screwed.
Yeah, it depends. But we got Psylocke number 1. But I'm interested. I probably won't bring it home, but when it's a little slow in here, I'm gonna pick it up and just like peruse through it, and then decide if I'm gonna stick with it and read it. This is not going home.
No,
Spectacular Spider-Man.
I know you were reading that in the beginning. Did you
Yep.
love on it?
Oh yeah, I wanted to punch Miles in the face by the way he was treating Peter Parker.
Yeah, being a dick.
Yeah. But again, there was a time that I would bring home every Spider-Man book. I liked 90% of them. Now I don't even bring home some Spider-Man
Yeah.
books, and I pretty much like 8% of them. It's
Yeah, it hasn't been good.
no, not at all.
It's almost like how DC has too many Batman books. Marvel's get way too many Spider-Man
Yep.
related books.
I agree. I'd read this book over the Spider-Man book.
Yeah, I'd probably read that over the Spider-Man book.
Yep. We got Star Wars Ewoks number 2. Again, it's written by Steve Orlando, so it may not be any good at all. But I mean, maybe this guy can't even screw up an Ewok book. It seems like a pretty
Well,
simple,
it's that-
pretty simple thing.
It's that weird thing of there's writers who can't write a superhero book to save their lives, but if you give them an independent book or a book like this, somehow they do well.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of books that Steve Orlando writes that I don't think he can write for his life depended on it, whether it's his own stuff or
'Cause as much
whatever.
as-
But
Because as much as we picked on Ram 5 there, his Creatures of the Black Lagoon was good.
oh yeah. No, I was just picking on Ram 5.
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff is good.
A lot
I mean, yeah,
of his
it's-
independent stuff
yeah.
is good, but his Batman's or Detective is terrible.
But it didn't start off shitty, did it?
It's been so bad I don't remember.
Okay, all right. I respect that. You know, it's. How about Venom, number 39?
Yeah, that Venom War's just still going and going.
Oh, we're not done with Venom.
No.
Yep. We got the Venom War Deadpool number 3.
Of course. Everybody's going to be in there.
This is a great cover. I really like this cover. But it's Venom War Wolverine. Number 3. There's probably one more issue of this. Let's hope not. But
Yeah.
I mean, even the people who's reading Venom War now that start off, "Hey, I love Venom. I like it." They're like, "This needs to end."
End it now.
Yeah. And they're enjoying it and they don't want to read it anymore. Werewolf by Night, number 4. Sales have dropped a little on this,
Yeah.
but it's still selling pretty good. We're being positive today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ultimate X-Men, number 9. And we're going to finish it up with a book that I'm enjoying. The Uncanny X-Men, number 5. And some of these, like I said, some of these X books have been selling really well.
Yeah.
Some not,
Some
not some,
okay,
yeah.
some haven't
But you
been.
know, I get it. You put a bunch of stuff out, see what sticks.
Yep.
See what sticks. I mean, they're not all ongoing series. A lot of mini series. So there's not a problem. You read 1 or 2 issues. I don't like it. We're done.
Yep.
You know, it's 4 issues anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, this book is good. I'm really enjoying it. What else we got?
I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, it looks like we're empty.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Buff's happy now.
Yeah. So I liked a lot of stuff we had
There's
here
some
today.
good stuff in there.
Yeah, yep. So I think it's a pretty decent week, even for like having about 60 issues
Yeah.
or so. Hey, it's a decent week.
I'm
You-
surprised how much distillery there is.
Yeah. It's all just hey, let's put it out this
You
week.
figure they spread it out a little bit, but,
Right, because now they're competing against each other
Well, yeah, because
for $9
yeah, I
a
was gonna
whack.
say they're like $8-9 each. It's
Yep.
like
Yep. So
it's kind of tough.
yeah, do you have anything you want to say before I wrap it up?
Nah, I think we're all set for today.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks, Scotty. Thanks, Buff. And we're gonna do it all again next week. And remember, Zilla Zilla.